Hi there, thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight we're going to do a cute project from Urban Threads. It's a stuffy ornament. Well, I think it's just supposed to be a stuffy, but we're going to turn it into an ornament, or maybe it's supposed to be an ornament. I'm not sure. I'll put the link for the design down below. I did go ahead and go into Sew It Pro, and I added, so whenever you get the design, you'll get 3 different files. So I just merged them all together so I can have them into one. So I did that in Sew It Pro. If you want to know how to do that, I think 2 videos back from this one is one that I did with some earrings. So, all right, let's just jump right into this now. I have white loaded up because it's going to do a die line, a tack down, and then the first color that it's going to stitch out is white. So I figured that we may as well just have white in there. Doesn't matter what your die line color is or your tack down. All right, so this is the felt I'm going to use. It's the only kind that I had that was a light brown. All the rest was a really dark brown. You should use more of a gingery brown if you can get your hands on it. But this is like this suede imprint kind of stuff. It's funny. So I'll use that in the back, but in the front I'm just going to turn it over. So it's not quite so imprinty. Okay. Oh, we're going to do the die line first. Okay, so that's the die line. This is the tack down. And now for those of you who've been watching me for a while and you know that I have a scan and cut, I did try to cut this out. I used Sew It Pro and I created an SVG for applique with a 1 as the like offset, but I didn't get a chance to really test it out because I couldn't get it to cut out. The kind of felt I have would not cut out. I used a different, like more looser kind, and I know that this wouldn't have cut out very good. So it just didn't cut out very good on my scan and cut. My mat's really old, so that's why you're not seeing that. Okay, let's go ahead and put that up there actually. Okay, we want to make sure that the whole thing is covered. Put that down, and then it's going to do what's called the tack down. Okay, and that's just kind of going to keep everything safe while you're while it's stitching out all the stuff, so it doesn't shift around whenever it moves from one part to another, and kind of gives you an idea where everything is going to end up. So the first stitch out is the icing, and that's why we have the white still in there. That's the color it calls for. Okay, so when it gets to this point, you want to take it off. You take it off of the rocker, off the rocker. Take it off its rocker. That's funny. Sorry. And then you want to cut down all of these little jump stitches. Then you want to load up your next color. And the next color is going to be the red. It's going to be that cute bow and the little tummy buttons. So adorable. Now we're gonna trim things up. Well, actually, we don't have to trim those up. We're gonna switch to the next color, and the next color is gonna be pink for the cheeks. Okay, and then the very last detail for this adorable design is the green the green mask, not the green mask. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But the green colored mask, that's kind of going to match with your, not really match, but go with your red to make it the red and green Christmassy theme. But you can give this guy whatever color mask you want, guy or gal. Whatever they are, they're happy. So cute. Cute gingerbread. Perfect for this year. Alright, so it's all finished stitching out. It's getting ready to do the tack, I guess it is kind of a tack down stitch that's going to go almost all the way around. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't realize that wasn't. There we go. So there'll be a tack down that goes almost all the way around, but it's going to leave us a little hole right here, and we're going to stuff our stuffing in there. I can't reach my stuffing right now. I just reorganized everything, and of course I can't reach it. It's way up too high. But I'm going to just use some old lace and use that to stuff it, because you don't need very much. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this over, and we are going to take our back piece, and we're going to set it over the die line. I'm gonna tape this over here just a little. Oops. And over here just a little. Okay, and that way they can kind of just stay on really good. All right. Okay, and it was on a green color. I went ahead and reloaded it back with the white. Okay, that's good. Okay. I forgot a very important detail. If we want this to be an ornament, we gotta put a ribbon in it. Okay. Let's see. Zoom you back out. And then we're gonna take this guy and just bring this back down. Take out our ribbon. That looks about long enough, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Take another little piece of Scotch tape and let's do it on the outside so we can take it off. Okay. Okay, I hope all of that made sense to you. I hope it was in focus and I hope it was helpful. So we just took the top, we just took the ribbon and kind of looped it around and then taped it to the back part. Did I tape it to, you can tape it to the front or the back, it doesn't matter, but we already have the front done. So you have to take it and turn it over to the back, tape it on the back in a loop, and then it'll sew it onto there. And then whenever we cut everything out, it'll have a little hanger. It'll be so cute. This is where we take it out, and then we're going to stuff our stuffing here in the side. So we can get rid of that tape. We can get rid of the tape on both sides. But that's fine there for now. Okay. It doesn't really give you much room to get your stuffing in there, unfortunately. So Hint is going to be gonna have a little fat belly, but that's about it. I'm not going to force it. You know, I think with regular stuffing it'll probably be a lot easier, but you don't need very much at all. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that down, and then it's going to stitch out that whole thing again and then close this off. Okay, so it's done, but I think I want to run number 1, the tack down over everything one last time to kind of tack the bottom to this outer stitch. That was something I didn't do. So on Urban Threads, which, you know, they're super awesome, their tutorial is only for one kind of thing, and it doesn't really mention the 2 different files that or the 3 different kind of files that come, so I wasn't really sure how to put this together. So let's just run that one last time. Sorry about my kitty. Okay, there it is. It is so cute, you guys. It's so weird getting used to a camera because, oh my gosh, why doesn't it want to do that? On my phone, I just touched the screen, and you can't do that with this. Oh, there we go. That's great. So the loop is inside, and I'll show you how to cut that out in a second. I just wanted to show you guys that. So let me zoom out and get everything cleaned up, and then I'll show you how to do the cutting out so that you don't cut off your loop. If you already know how to do that, you're done. This is so cute. All right, see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so we're just gonna pop this off the hoop. Oh, remember the tape. Sorry about the banging. Okay. In the real world, you'd have really great scissors to do this with. I'm using regular kitchen scissors, and I'm really sorry about my cat. He really thinks he should go outside, but it's going to get dark soon. Okay, so I started kind of right in the middle. Oh my goodness. It's really, I thought it was hard to get focus on my phone, but and the stabilizer I'm using, if you're wondering, is just garden fabric, like the kind of stuff that you lay down to suppress weeds. I think it's called weed barrier or weed fabric, actually. And I use it on stuff that I don't have to apply heat to or go through the wash very much, even though it will go through the wash. But if it's going to go through the dryer a lot, or you have to put heat to it, I wouldn't use this. Alright, so we stopped there, and what we're going to do, we want to make sure that we don't get that guy. So we'll come in over here, kind of just go down on the side. We'll worry about the precision on the top here in a minute. Whew. We're just going to cut all the way around, get that guy down there. So the garden fabric you can get, and I don't know how readily available it is in everybody's different places, but I'll try to find a link for it for Amazon. You can usually get like a 25-foot roll by 25 by 3-foot roll for $10. And then you can just practice and practice and practice and, you know, make ornaments and all that stuff to your heart's delight. Haven't really figured out what to do with the scraps yet, so if you have suggestions for... I don't know what happened there. Okay, so whenever you get to this point in the front, we're just gonna... Yes, we're going to separate the stabilizer and the front piece and just kind of keep cutting along that top part. Okay, and then in the back, take the tape off. In the back, we're going to just push this forward with the rest of it, and then take only the back part and do the same thing. Do it better than me though, please. So there we go. I need to do a little bit of cleanup around my cutting, around my edges, but he's so cute, and he is ready to be safe for your holidays.